Did you realize that old surge protectors can turn out to be a fire hazard? There's nothing better than knowing that your valuable electronics are safe, and surge protectors give you that peace of mind for a very low price, but only if you replace them every few years. While the old surge protectors in your home may seem to function normally, they likely offer zero protection for your electronics. They can also become a fire hazard. So how do surge protectors work? Most people use the term power strip and surge protector interchangeably, but a power strip is just a big plastic thing that gives you extra outlets. Surge protectors are much more useful. Not only do they give you extra outlets, but they regulate the amount of power that your electronic devices receive. Think of surge protectors like a pressure release valve. When the incoming voltage is too high, they send it to the ground instead of letting it hit your electronics. And if the voltage is too low, your surge protector increases resistance to keep electronics functioning normally. A surge protector can keep your electronics online during a voltage sag. They're most useful during power surges. As the name implies, a power surge sends an excess of voltage through your home wiring. This spike in voltage can destroy or damage electronic devices. And unfortunately, the damaged electronics are a common source of house fires. Surge protectors are an essential item in any home, and at the very least, you should use them to defend valuable electronics from power surges. But you can't just use the same surge protector for the rest of your life. They need to be replaced every few years. Unfortunately, surge protection wears out over time. When surge protectors receive an excessive load of electricity, they divert or shunt the extra power to ground using a metal oxide varistor. But in the process of diverting its power, the move exposes itself to the excess voltage. And over time, it wears out. Every surge protector has a rating that describes how much excess voltage the move can handle. This rating is in joules. Most power strips are equipped for 800 or 1,000 joules, while more expensive models can handle several times that amount. But this rating is cumulative. It's like health points in a video game. If a surge protector that's rated at 1,000 joules is hit by 100 joules during a thunderstorm, then it can only handle another 900 joules. Once a surge protector's health points fall to zero, it no longer offers surge protection. It can become a simple power strip that won't protect your electronics or your home. As I mentioned in the beginning, old surge protectors are a fire hazard. Once a surge protector is used up, it becomes increasingly sensitive to low voltages. And that's a problem, because it will still try to soak up excess voltage and send power to the ground. If it's hit by a large power surge, it may become damaged, which creates a fire hazard. It could also overheat and immediately catch fire. Plus, an old surge protector offers little protection for your electronic devices. These devices may become damaged due to the lack of surge protection, and that damage leads to its own fire risks. Even if we ignore surge protection altogether, surge protectors tend to be crammed behind furniture and appliances. They're in the nastiest parts of your home, and they collect dust, crumbs, hair, and dead bugs. Flammable stuff that slowly builds up over the years. These are not theoretical risks. As the Consumer Safety Guide explains, functional surge protectors lower the risk of a house fire, but old or broken surge protectors are often the cause of a fire. So please replace your old surge protectors. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and get involved. So the right question to ask is, when should you replace a surge protector? Unfortunately, you can't really tell when a surge protector needs replacing. Experts generally agree that you should replace surge protectors every 2 or 3 years, which is good but a somewhat costly rule of thumb. And while you might think that a fancy surge protector will last longer than one that's only rated for 200 joules, that isn't necessarily the case. A large power surge can exceed 1,000 joules and instantaneously wear out the more expensive surge protectors in your home. A high joule rated simply provides extra peace of mind, especially for valuable or sensitive electronics. There are some power strips that have a surge protection LED. This light will turn off or turn on to tell you that surge protection is no longer functioning properly. It's a useful feature, especially when paired with sensitive electronics, but it isn't 100% reliable. When you buy a new surge protector, I suggest writing the date on its backside. That way you'll know to replace it when it's 2 or 3 years old. Think about recycling old surge protectors when it becomes time. Every city has its own recycling process. If there aren't any dedicated e-waste facilities in your area, you may need to call your city's waste department for recycling instructions. Or you could use a website to find a recycling location near you. It might be easier to go to Best Buy for electronics recycling. All Best Buy locations offer e-waste recycling and may give you a gift card if you recycle something of value. Be sure to read the detailed article on this topic by Andrew Heinzman at Review Geek at the following link. Stay safe, stay secure, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.